A produtora Blizzard realizou nesta última quarta-feira, dia 30 de junho, um evento em São Paulo para oficializar o lançamento de StarCraft 2 no Brasil. O game chega ao país dia 27 de julho, em uma versão que custa R$ 49,00 e está totalmente traduzida e localizada para português. Os planos da empresa no país, porém, vão bem além disso, e para explicar melhor os planos da produtora, a equipe de UOL Jogos conversou com Steve Huot, diretor da Blizzard para a América Latina.
Há vários séculos, 4 naves prisão da Terra desviaram a rota e entraram no remoto setor de Coprulo.
Well, hey, we're really excited to be here and part of, for the first time, really showing Brazil what they deserve. And not just because they're a World Cup finalist, but because Brazil is an amazing country, you know, soon to be the number 3 biggest PC market in the world. We know that Blizzard, it's a long time coming, but now the time is right for us to get here and bring our games. And we look at the market itself and we try to build a business model that's going to give more people more access to our games. And in the past, a lot of games companies have always had to and will sell the product at a high, you know, the U.S. wholesale price and see what happens. And when you put it on the shelf after import costs and margins, how expensive that game is. And, you know, really prices it out of the market. So Blizzard said, well, what do we need to do to make sure that we can make our game accessible? One is to get a very low price. So as you'll see, almost every PC game on the shelf is 99 reais. Video games are even more expensive than that, as you well know, it can be over 200 reais. And we said, let's just change the market completely. And let's offer a game that is at a price of 49 reais. Half the price of what they're used to getting for a PC title, having to pay, putting us in line with, hey, I can buy a pirated game for, you know, whatever it is, 8 or 9 or 10 reais, or I can get the real thing that I know is really going to work and have an amazing game experience and have all the multiplayer access as I can for 49 reais. That starts to put it in a place where it's competitive. As well as launching that thing at July 27th when the rest of the world is getting the game. So, I mean, that's an awesome opportunity. Now, what happens after that? So, the game at 49 reais is good for 6 months. So you can play the single player and the multiplayer for 6 months. After that time, you know, what we know is the average gamer, we did some surveys, play for about 3 or 4 months in a typical game. So that gives everybody the opportunity to play it and have it affordable and enjoy the full Blizzard experience. After that, as you asked, there'll be other subscription models and other options that'll be, of course, less than that. So you'll see a 30-day version, you'll see a 60-day time card, you'll see other things like that as we figure out what the right way to do that is. But again, we want to have as many options as we can and as affordable as we can for the Brazil players and let them pay when they want to play, rather than have to pay all of it up front, which is a model that works in other countries. You have to invest all that money up front. Let's make it, again, an opportunity to get into the game at an affordable price. So that person can get an unlimited access. There's going to be a limited supply of a collector's edition available, so take a look around for that. It'll be very limited. It's truly a collector. And that game will be, again, fully localized in Portuguese. We couldn't be any more excited about the localization quality that we did. This game was built with Brazilian Portuguese in mind. All the lip sync, everything is involved in that. Yeah, so the collector's edition it'll be priced at the same wholesale price it is in the U.S. So what that ends up on the shelf would be pretty expensive. I don't know exactly what the price. Well, I can't announce it at this moment, but I can tell you that it'll be expensive. It'll be only for the collector. There is another opportunity where people can pay with alternative payment methods. We're looking at expanding this, but initially we'll be launching with a company called Dinero Mail some payment opportunities where they can buy direct from Blizzard. And if you want to buy a game direct from Blizzard, you can buy the unlimited access version of the game, fully in Portuguese. That is for those hardcore players. They're used to that. They can find a way to do that. We want to make that more accessible. If they've got an international credit card, it's always been easy. But if you don't have one, it's been hard. We want to make that easier. So we want to give people that have the money or have the desire or know they're going to play the game that they can do that and they can buy that version. You know, we can all expect everything, right? We certainly are thinking about the size of this market and what the opportunities are to bring our whole catalog of amazing titles here to Brazil. So, you know, we'll continue to evaluate what this market brings and what the market's looking for. And certainly, we know there's a lot of demand for it. And you know, we listen to our community and we we'll do what you'll be hearing more about opportunities very soon. Blizzard has servers all around the world, and we look at where problem areas are, and we try to improve that. It's all about the game experience and our servers and the BattleNet, your BattleNet account, or we consider where that would be. Where our servers are and where they are in the future is something that we don't talk about, but we certainly want to make sure that the user experience is as good as we can be. You know, initially there will not be servers in Brazil, but we were certainly going to be looking at if that's required to improve the gaming experience. You know, that's something that we would review as the time goes on. What we are doing is investing in creating a region-specific network or your region-specific BattleNet account. So you'd be able to play with any, in this case of Latin America, anyone in Latin America. And then of course there's different regions throughout the world. So within this region, that allows us to build that core community, allow more people to play and compete in the ladder system specific to their region.
Desgostoso pela traição de Membisk, Raynor desistiu dos filhos de Corhal. Ele correu até a superfície do planeta para salvar Kerrigan, mas era tarde demais, não restava nenhum sinal dela.